Let's make a symmetrical tiki head. On day 1, this is what your tiki head should look like. Step 1, you're going to fold and draw your tiki head shape. Tiki heads are tall, so make sure that your paper is laid in front of you, tall, and then check out the idea sheet for different shapes of tiki heads that you might like. Look at the Tiki Folds direction sheet for ideas. After you're gathering some ideas, make sure that your paper is going to be folded long ways. This ensures that when you cut out your background, it will be symmetrical or the same on both sides. I like to fold it, then open it back up so I can see what I'm doing. Draw just half of the tiki head from the fold all the way to the edge of your paper. Fold your paper backward so you can see the pencil line that you just drew. Keep your paper folded when you cut on the line. Do not get up and throw out your garbage. Just put it on the corner of your table and an art helper will get it later. Now you can write your name and your code on the back of your paper. Raise your hand and get your work checked. If I tell you to go get your small pieces from the art storage area, this is what they look like. These are for your eyes, nose, and mouth. So step 2, on the small paper that you just saw, you're going to fold and draw the eyes, nose, and mouth. You are going to look at the direction sheet on how to fold the eyes, nose, and mouth so they're symmetrical, because that's the learning goal, to make a symmetrical tiki head. Again, check out the Tiki Folds direction sheet on ideas for your eyes, nose, and mouth. There's more ideas in the idea folder for different shaped eyes as well. Make sure that you're folding your small piece of paper because you need 2 eyes. Draw 1 complete eye and then cut it on the line. Step 3. Cut out your eyes, nose, and mouth. Make sure that your paper is folded when you're cutting out your 2 eyes. If you want to cut out a center, fold your 1 eye in half, snip it with the end of your scissors, and then stick your scissors inside the snip to cut freely. Do this for both sides of your eye. Snip, put your scissors inside, and freely cut it out as symmetrical as possible. Now with your nose, you're going to find a scrap from your table and fold it long ways. Open it back up and draw 1/2 of the nose. Again, look at the idea sheets for ideas on nose shapes. Fold it backwards so you can see your pencil line and cut on the line. Make sure it's still folded. While we're on the subject of noses, if you want to make your nose stick out and be 3-dimensional, fold tabs on the nostrils and go get white glue from the teacher, from the art supply area. You can fold it backwards and then fold tabs on the nostrils if you want it to be 3D. Or you could just glue it flat. I prefer to use Elmer's white glue at the top and at the nostrils because it's a stronger glue. Fold back at the very top. And this part's a little tricky. You have to fold it in and press it for quite a while so it sticks. You don't have to make it 3D. You could just use your glue stick from your table to glue your eyes, nose, and mouth down. Grab another small piece and fold it in half. This will be the mouth. Line up the fold with the fold on your head. Check out different ideas. Draw it. Cut it out when it is folded. And it should be one piece if you did it correctly. How do you cut an open mouth? It's kind of like the eyes, but easier. Just fold it back up and cut starting at the fold. Cut around, and then all the way to the other side where you cut the fold. When you open it up, you should have an open center. When you finish your mouth, if you want teeth, raise your hand and I'll get you a piece of white paper. Cut it down the middle, round the edges, try to fit it in the top. You might have to lift the top of your mouth up so the teeth can fit underneath. Just use a glue stick. Don't get it too high up. That looks silly. Move it down and press. Do the same for the bottom. Lift up the bottom of the mouth to slide the teeth down inside. If you have extra time, grab some scraps and cut out some details. Maybe I can put some pupils in the eyes of the tiki. Or you could glue pieces on the cheeks or the forehead with whatever dark brown scraps you have. Just use your glue stick. And that concludes part 1 of the symmetrical tiki head.